Hi everyone, my name is Marcus. I'm 36 years old. The pattern crystallized when I was 12. My brother Jordan made varsity soccer as a freshman. Impossible achievement. Dad took off work for every game. 40-minute drive each way. Never missed once. I made regional orchestra that same year. First chair violin. State competition in the spring. Mom said, "That's wonderful, honey. Can you get a ride with someone? We have Jordan's tournament that weekend." Mrs. Patterson, my orchestra teacher, drove me. 3 hours each way. We stopped at Cracker Barrel on the way home. She bought me pancakes and said, "Your parents don't know what they're missing." I was 12. I believed her. High school continued the pattern. Jordan's soccer banquet. Both parents' dress clothes, speeches about his future. My orchestra concert at Carnegie Hall. A genuine Carnegie Hall Youth Program performance. They sent a card. "Wish we could be there. Jordan has playoffs. So proud of you." The card arrived 2 days after the performance. College applications senior year. Jordan applied to 3 schools. All soccer scholarships. Dad hired a consultant for $8,000 to optimize his applications. I applied to Juilliard and 7 backup schools. Got into Juilliard with partial scholarship. Got into Yale as a safety. Dad read the acceptance letters at breakfast. "Juilliard," he said slowly. "That's in New York." "It is. Expensive city. I have scholarship money. Not full though, right?" "Partial." He folded the letter. "Set it down. Well, Jordan's scholarship offers are coming in. We need to make sure we can cover both of you." Jordan's offers arrived. Full rides. 3 of them. Dad chose University of Michigan. Celebrated with dinner at Morton's Steakhouse. 40 people. Open bar. Beaches. My Juilliard acceptance got a graduation card with $200 inside and a note. "For books or supplies. We believe in you." Jordan's graduation party cost $15,000. Mine was cake from Costco and 20 people in the backyard. I went to Yale instead. Full scholarship. Studied economics because it felt practical. Safe. Played violin in the university orchestra but never mentioned it at home. When Dad asked how school was going, I talked about my business classes. His eyes stayed focused when I did. The internship came junior year. Goldman Sachs. Summer analyst program. Competitive. Brutal hours. I loved every minute. The offer letter arrived senior year. Full-time analyst position. Starting salary $85,000 plus bonus. I called home. "Dad, I got the Goldman offer." "That's great, son. Hold on, Jordan. Your brother got a job. Jordan just signed with a professional team. Development league, but it's a start." That's great. We're so proud of both of you. Hey, your mother wants to say hi." "Jordan, tell Marcus about the signing bonus." Jordan's signing bonus. $50,000. My Goldman salary. More. But his came with a press release and my parents' Facebook posts. Mine came with a congratulations text. The years at Goldman moved fast. Analyst to associate to vice president in 5 years. 80-hour weeks. Weekend work. Deals closing at 3 a.m. My apartment was a place to shower and change clothes. The salary climbed. $150,000. $220,000. $340,000 with bonus. I paid off student loans. Then Yale's loans for the scholarship students who'd come after me. $100,000 donated anonymously because someone had helped me and I could pay it forward. Jordan's professional career stalled. 3 teams in 4 years. Injuries. Benchwarming. Finally cut. He moved home at 27. Dad got him a job at his insurance company. Entry level. $45,000 a year. Dad called me. "Marcus, Jordan's going through a tough transition. Could you talk to him? He could use some career advice." "Of course. Have him call me." Jordan never called. The first Christmas exclusion happened when I was 29. Thanksgiving, Mom called. "Marcus, honey, about Christmas. We're keeping it really small this year. Just immediate family. Jordan's going through so much with the career change. We want to give him space to process." "I'm immediate family. You know what I mean. Jordan needs us right now. You're so independent. You understand." "How many people are coming?" Pause. "Well, Jordan obviously. Your Aunt Linda and Uncle Rob. The cousins. Jordan really needs his cousins right now. Grandma and grandpa. Maybe 12 total. But no room for me. It's not about room, Marcus. It's about what Jordan needs. I spent Christmas in my apartment. Ordered Chinese food. Watched their Facebook post. Perfect intimate family Christmas. Caption under photo of 16 people around the table. Jordan center frame. Send a hat. Smile wide. Everyone looking at him. I wasn't in the background. I wasn't cropped out. I simply didn't exist in their frame. Year 2 same script. Marcus, we're doing Christmas at Jordan's new apartment. It's small. Really tight space. We can see you another time. I checked Jordan's social media later. His apartment was 1,800 square feet. The Christmas photo showed 19 people. Catered food. Matching pajamas. Jordan's girlfriend's family included now. Caption. When your family becomes their family. Blessed. Year 3 hurt differently. No call. No explanation. Just the Facebook post on December 26th. Another magical Christmas with our complete family. 22 people this time. Jordan's girlfriend, now fiancé, and her entire family. Both sets of grandparents. Aunts, uncles, cousins. Everyone. The photos were professional. Someone hired a photographer. Matching outfits. The kind of Christmas that costs $5,000 to stage. I'd sent gifts. Expensive ones. Shipped to arrive December 20th. Never acknowledged. Dr. Okonkwo's voice from therapy echoed. Your parents show you who they are. Believe them. Then decide who you'll be in response. The managing director promotion came that January. Youngest MD in my division at Goldman. $850,000 base salary. 7-figure bonus potential. The press release went to financial publications. My name in Bloomberg. Wall Street Journal. Forbes under 40 list. Dad texted, saw your name in the journal. Nice work. Jordan got engaged that month. Dad's Facebook post. Our son found his sooliest. We couldn't be prouder. Welcome to the family, Ashley. The Hayes family grows stronger. 7 paragraphs. 40 photos. 300 comments. My promotion got a text. I left Goldman 6 months later. Recruited to Blackstone. Principal position. Private equity. The offer was obscene. $1.2 million base. Carry points that could mean 8 figures if deals performed. Corner office. Staff. Real power. I accepted. Didn't tell my parents for 3 months. They found out from LinkedIn. Mom called. Marcus, why didn't you tell us about the new job? Didn't think you'd be interested. Of course we're interested. You're our son. When did this happen? 3 months ago. Pause. 3 months. I've been busy. Like Jordan was too busy to call me back about career advice. Remember that. That's not fair. It's accurate, I said evenly. How's wedding planning going? Subject changed. She talked for 20 minutes about venue drama and bridesmaid dress colors. Never asked about my new role. Never asked about my life. When I said I had to go, she sounded relieved. The Maserati came next. I didn't need it. The subway worked fine. But Dr. Okonkwo's words stuck. You're allowed to have nice things. You're allowed to want nice things. Wanting them doesn't make you shallow. It makes you human. Quattraport SQ4. Nero black. Red leather interior. $170,000 before the options. Sport package. Premium sound system. 20-inch wheels. The salesman at the dealership treated me like I belonged. Mr. Hayes, the Quattraport is an excellent choice. Executive performance. Understated presence. I drove it off the lot and felt nothing but calm. Work consumed me. 3 major deals closed in 8 months. A manufacturing acquisition. A healthcare roll-up. A tech platform sale. My carry points materialized. The numbers went from theoretical to real. My accountant called. Marcus, we need to discuss wealth management. These distributions put you into a different category. We should talk trust. Estate planning. Real strategies. Set up a meeting, I said. The wealth manager showed me projections. Conservative investments. Diversification. Real estate opportunities. Mr. Hayes, you're looking at generational wealth if we structure this correctly. Your children's children will be secure. I didn't have children. Didn't have a partner. Had work. Had therapy. Had Mrs. Patterson, my old orchestra teacher who I still visited quarterly and whose retirement I was funding anonymously through her pension system. Had chosen family. Not blood. The foundation invitation arrived in May. The Hayes Family Foundation presents an evening for youth sports development. Honorary chairs, Robert and Linda Hayes. My parents' foundation. Dad had started it when Jordan went pro. Tax write-off dressed as charity. Annual fundraiser. Usually raised $200,000. Gave out $50,000 in scholarships. Rest covered administrative costs. I'd never been invited before. This invitation came heavy stock. Formal calligraphy. Black tie required. $500 per plate. Special recognition honoree. Jordan Hayes, professional athlete and youth sports advocate. The letter inside explained. This year we're expanding our mission to include educational scholarships alongside athletic ones. We'd be honored if you'd attend. Educational scholarships. After 3 Christmases with no room for the son who actually got the education. I RSVP'd yes. Single ticket. Didn't mention I was coming. The event was at the Ritz-Carlton. Ballroom glittering. 500 guests. I arrived alone. Valet took the Maserati. His eyes widened slightly. Beautiful car, sir. Thank you. Inside cocktail hour hummed. Tuxedos. Evening gowns. Country club crowd. My parents' social circle. Dad's insurance clients. Mom's book club friends. Jordan's former teammates and their families. I took champagne from a passing tray. In the room. Found Mom first. Navy gown. Diamonds. Holding court with 6 women. Laughing. Animated. Hostess mode. Dad stood near the bar. Tuxedo. Talking to men his age. Gesturing with scotch glass. Jordan beside him. Also in tuxedo. Ashley on his arm. Red dress. Pregnant belly showing. Maybe 5 months. I hadn't known she was pregnant. I worked the room strategically. Introduced myself to board members of other foundations. Talked to the event planner about logistics. Found the scholarship committee chair, a woman named Patricia who'd taught at Jordan's high school. Patricia Hayes? I extended my hand. Marcus Hayes. Robert and Linda's son. Her face brightened. Marcus. Of course. Your parents talk about you. Do they? Well, Jordan more naturally, but they're so proud of both boys. Are you in finance? I feel like Linda mentioned that once. Private equity. Blackstone. Her eyes widened. Blackstone. My goodness. That's impressive. You must do very well. I do fine, I said neutrally. Tell me about the scholarship program. I'm interested in the educational component. We talked for 15 minutes. She explained the new direction. Robert felt the foundation was too narrow. Jordan suggested expanding to kids who excel academically. We're starting small. 2 scholarships this year. $10,000 each. That's generous, I said carefully. We're hoping to grow it. But fundraising is challenging. Most donors come for the sports angle. Education doesn't have the same excitement. I might be able to help with that, I said. Let's exchange cards. Mom spotted me during her second pass through the room. Her champagne glass froze halfway to her lips. Face cycled through confusion, recognition, shock, and then something calculated. She touched Dad's arm. Whispered. His head turned. They saw me. Both of them. Together. Mom recovered first. Smile activated. Arms spread. Crossed the room in designer heels. Marcus. Sweetheart. You came. He hugged me. Air kiss. Perfume expensive. Why didn't you tell us? We would have saved you a seat at our table. Last-minute decision, I said evenly. Didn't want to impose. Impose. You're never an imposition. You look so handsome. Is that Brioni? Tom Ford. Gorgeous. Where's your date? Did you bring someone? Flying solo tonight. Dad arrived. Handshake. Firm. Eyes assessing. Marcus. Good to see you, son. Glad you could make it. Wouldn't miss it, I said. Congratulations on the expanded mission. Educational scholarships are important. Yes, well. Dad shifted. Jordan's idea actually. He wanted to give back to kids like. He paused. Realized what he was about to say. Kids who work hard. Kids like me, I finished quietly. It's fine, Dad. You can say it. Awkward silence. Jordan approached. Ashley beside him. He looked good. Older. Softer around the middle. Happy. Marcus. Holy shit. You're here. We hugged. Real one. Jordan had never been cruel. Just oblivious. Golden child doesn't notice the shadows. Congratulations, I said. Nodded to Ashley's belly. I didn't know. Yeah, we're announcing tonight. During Dad's speech. Jordan grinned. First grandkid. They're losing their minds. I bet. I looked at Ashley. Congratulations to you both. Thank you, Ashley said warmly. Jordan talks about you. He says you're doing amazing things in finance. He's at Blackstone, Mom said quickly. Pride in her voice now. Very prestigious. Blackstone. Jordan's eyes widened. Dude, that's huge. Are you like rich now? Jordan. Mom hissed. What? I'm just asking. He laughed. Marcus, seriously, that's incredible. We should grab dinner. Catch up properly. We should, I agreed. Meant it. Jordan was never the problem. An older woman approached our circle. Fisha. Robert, the photographer, wants family photos before dinner. Of course. Dad straightened his bow tie. Marcus, join us. Family photo for the foundation materials. I smiled. Small. Even. No thank you. Mom blinked. Sorry. I'll pass on the family photo. Don't be silly. You're here. Come on. She reached for my arm. I stepped back. Gently. Firmly. I said no thank you. Dad's face tightened. Marcus. It's one photo. I know. And I'm declining. You all go ahead. Why are you being difficult? Mom's voice dropped. Careful. Others were nearby. I'm not being difficult. I'm setting a boundary. 3 Christmases with no room for me. But now you want me in the family photo. No. Marcus, Dad started. Enjoy the photo, I said. Walked away. Found the bar. Ordered another champagne. Jordan appeared 2 minutes later. Alone. Hey. That was intense. Sorry if I made things awkward. No, I get it. He rubbed his neck. I didn't know they weren't inviting you to Christmas. Really? I swear. They just said you were busy. Working. I believed them. He looked genuinely confused. You really weren't invited? Facebook photos don't lie, Jordan. Count the people. Check the captions. Complete family. Where was I? His face fell. Fuck. Marcus, I'm sorry. I should have asked. Should have noticed. You were busy, I said. Not unkind. Just factual. You were always busy. That's not an excuse. No, I agreed. It's not. But it's reality. Dinner began. I sat at table 7. Generic placement. Near the back. Filled with strangers who'd bought tickets. Introduced myself. Made small talk. They asked what I did. I kept it vague. Finance. Dad's speech came after the salad course. He stood at the podium. Comfortable. Commanding. Talked about the foundation's mission. Youth sports development. Character building. Life lessons from athletics. Then pivoted. This year we're expanding our vision. Because we've learned that excellence takes many forms. Not just on the field but in the classroom. In the arts. In the quiet dedication of young people pursuing knowledge. He paused. Looked directly at my table. At me. My son Marcus reminded me of that. Murmurs rippled. People turned. Looked at me. Marcus excelled academically, Dad continued. Yale. Goldman Sachs. Now Blackstone. He took a different path than his brother. We're proud of both our sons. Both paths matter. That's why we're adding educational scholarships. Applause. Polite. Warm. I didn't react. Kept my face neutral. Jordan spoke next. Thanked the foundation. Talked about youth sports. Then announced the pregnancy. The room erupted. Standing ovation. Ashley joined him on stage. They kissed. Mom cried. Dad beamed. I clapped. Genuinely happy for Jordan. For Ashley. For the baby who'd grow up golden. After dinner the silent auction closed. Live auction began. Trips. Sports memorabilia. Dinner packages. Jordan's signed jersey went for $8,000. Ashley's father bought it. Then Patricia took the microphone. Before we close, we have a special announcement. The foundation received an unexpected gift tonight. An anonymous donor has pledged $500,000 to endow the Educational Scholarship Fund permanently. Gasps. Genuine shock. This donation will fund 10 full scholarships annually in perpetuity. 10 students pursuing academic excellence will receive $25,000 each, every year forever. It's the single largest gift in our foundation's history. Applause thundered. Patricia's eyes found mine across the room. He knew. I'd pulled her aside before dinner. Made the pledge. Required anonymity. She'd argued. I'd insisted. Now she watched me. Small nod. I nodded back. Dad's face showed confusion. Pride at the donation. But confusion about the donor. Mom scanned the room. Calculating. Wondering. The event wound down. Guests mingled. Open bar. Music. I made my way toward the exit. Mom intercepted. Marcus, wait. Don't leave yet. Early morning tomorrow. That donation, she said. The $500,000. Do you know who gave it? Why would I know? You work in finance. You talk to wealthy people. Did someone you know? No idea, I lied smoothly. But it's generous. Those scholarships will change lives. Dad joined us. Patricia too. Marcus, Dad said. We need to thank you. For what? For attending. For supporting the foundation. Your presence means a lot. Does it? Of course it does. You're our son. I'm your son at fundraisers, I said quietly. Not at Christmas. Not at Thanksgiving. Not when it's inconvenient. But when you need the Hayes family to look complete. I'm available for photos now. That's not fair, Mom said. It's accurate, I repeated. Second time that night. I need to go. Wait. Dad's hand on my arm. Firm. We should talk. Really talk. Maybe dinner this week? The four of us? You, me, your mother, Jordan. Why? Because we're family. Are we? I looked at his hand until he removed it. 3 years, Dad. 3 Christmases. You chose Jordan's comfort over my presence. That's your right. But don't expect me to pretend it didn't happen because tonight you need me to make your foundation look equitable. Patricia's eyes widened. She stepped back. Giving space. Marcus, Dad's voice hardened. We can discuss this privately. We won't discuss it at all, I said. I came tonight for the scholarships. For the kids who need them. Not for reconciliation. I walked toward the door. Valet ticket ready. Mom's voice followed. Marcus Hayes, you stop right now. I stopped. Turned. She'd used my full name. Hadn't heard that since high school. You don't get to make a scene at our event, she said. Voice shaking. I agree. We've done nothing but support you. We paid for your childhood. Your food. Your clothes. Your violin lessons that cost a fortune and went nowhere. Went nowhere, I repeated softly. You know what I mean. We supported your choices even when they weren't practical. We never complained when you chose Yale over a scholarship school. We've been nothing but proud. You weren't at Carnegie Hall, I interrupted. Come, even. I was 17. First chair. Youth program performance. You sent a card that arrived late. You know who was there? Mrs. Patterson. She drove 6 hours round trip. We had Jordan's playoffs. You always had Jordan's something. I stepped closer. Not aggressive. Just close enough to be clear. Mom, I don't blame you for loving Jordan more. He's easy to love. Visible. Successful in ways you understand. I'm not angry about that anymore. We love you both equally. You don't. And that's okay. What's not okay is pretending now because I showed up in a $170,000 car to your fundraiser. What's not okay is using my success to legitimize your foundation when you excluded me from your family. That car, Dad's voice. That's what this is about. Showing off. No, I said. The car is about knowing I can. About earning something beautiful. About not asking permission to want nice things anymore. Jordan appeared. Guys, people are watching. Let them watch, I said. They should know what this family actually looks like. Not the photo you stage. The reality you hide. I turned. Walked out. Valet brought the Maserati. Engine purred. Italian. Expensive. Earned. I drove home in silence. No music. Just engine sound and city lights. The email arrived the next morning. Subject: Family Wealth Planning Discussion Urgent. From Dad. I read it once. Deleted it. Jordan texted. Marcus. I'm sorry. I really didn't know. Can we talk? Just us. I responded. Of course. Let's grab lunch this week. Jordan deserved that. He'd been oblivious, not cruel. Patricia called that afternoon. Mr. Hayes. Marcus. I wanted to thank you personally. That donation, I know it was you. I required anonymity. I'm not telling anyone. But I know. And I need you to understand what you've done. 10 students every year. Forever. You've changed lives. Hundreds of lives. Maybe thousands over time. Good, I said simply. Why anonymous? Because it's not about me. It's about kids who work hard in ways that don't show up on ESPN. Kids who need someone to see them. Like Mrs. Patterson saw me. You're remarkable, Patricia said softly. I'm just paying forward, I answered. What someone did for me. Mom's messages started that evening. Texts. Then emails. Then voicemails. Marcus, we need to talk about your father's email. It's important. Your behavior last night was embarrassing. People are asking questions. Call me back. This is serious. We're your parents. We deserve respect. I didn't respond. Dad's second email arrived 3 days later. Subject: Final attempt, read this. I deleted it unread. Jordan and I met for lunch on Thursday. Small Italian place. Quiet. He looked tired. Ashley's morning sickness is brutal, he said. But we're excited. I'm happy for you both. Thanks. He pushed pasta around his plate. Marcus, I talked to Mom and Dad. About the Christmases. They said it wasn't intentional. That they thought you were too busy. Jordan. I set down my fork. They're lying. 3 years. 3 Facebook posts. Complete family. Did they not notice I wasn't there? Or did they notice and post it anyway? He sat with that. The second one. Right. That's fucked up. It is. What do you want me to do? Nothing, I said. You're about to be a father. Focus on that. Be better than they were. Notice both your kids. Not just the easy one. You think I think you're a good person, Jordan. But you're oblivious. You've been oblivious our whole lives. Not because you're bad. Because you've never had to notice. Everything came to you. Resources. Pride. You didn't have to look for it. His face reddened. That's not my fault. No, I agreed. It's not. But it's also not my responsibility to manage anymore. I love you. You're my brother. But I'm done with Mom and Dad. And if you need me to choose between you and them at events, I'll choose neither. I'll just stop going. Marcus. I'm not angry, Jordan. I'm just done. There's a difference. We finished lunch. Hug goodbye. He held on longer than usual. I'm sorry, he whispered. For not noticing. I know, I said. Be better with your kid. Work consumed the next month. A major deal closed. Healthcare acquisition worth $2.3 billion. My carry points materialized. The distribution hit my account. 7 figures. Single transaction. My wealth manager called. Marcus, we need to meet. This changes your entire financial picture. We're talking generational wealth. Legacy planning. You're 36. You need structures. Set it up, I said. The meeting lasted 3 hours. Trusts. Foundations. Real estate portfolios. Art investments. Diversification strategies. I signed documents. Made decisions. Built fortress walls around security I'd earned. Mrs. Patterson's retirement fund got another anonymous boost. $250,000. Enough to travel. To live comfortably. To know someone remembered. I bought the penthouse that week. 64th floor. City views. Floor-to-ceiling windows. 3 bedrooms. Office. Music room where I could play violin at 3 a.m. without bothering neighbors. $3.2 million. Cash offer. Accepted immediately. Mom found out through Jordan. He'd mentioned it casually. Congratulations on the new place. She called 17 times in one day. I answered none. Her voicemail message 8. Marcus, we need to discuss your finances. Your father and I have experience managing money. We could help you make smart decisions. Please call back. I texted Jordan. Don't share information about my life with them. Sorry. She asked. I didn't think. I sent back. Dad's email subject. Investment opportunities family portfolio. I didn't open it. Just deleted. Their messages escalated. You're being childish. We're trying to help you. You'll regret shutting us out. Your brother deserves better than watching you destroy this family. That last one made me laugh. Sitting in my new penthouse. City lights below. Violin on the stand by the window. Destroy what family? The one they cropped me from? Dr. Okonkwo's next session I showed her the messages. How do you feel reading these? She asked. I sat with the question. Scan my body. No tension. No sadness. No rage. Free, I said. I feel free. Then you have your answer. I blocked their numbers that night. Their emails. Their social media. Set up filters. Anything from their addresses went straight to trash. No notifications. No intrusions. Done. Jordan texted. Mom's freaking out. Says you blocked them. I did. Why? Because I'm allowed to. Because their relationship with me is conditional on my utility. Because I'm done performing for scraps. That's harsh. It's protective, I corrected. I don't wish them harm, Jordan. I wish them nothing. That's not the same thing. They're our parents. They're your parents, I said gently. They were my landlords until I turned 18. We're not obligated to the same relationship. He didn't respond for 2 days. Then, I get it. I don't like it. But I get it. The foundation gala happened again the next year. I didn't attend. Send a check instead. $100,000. Anonymous. For the educational scholarships. Patricia called. You didn't come. No. We missed you. No, you didn't. You missed the optics of me. She laughed. Sad but honest. Maybe. But I also genuinely missed you. You're good people, Marcus. Thank you. Your parents asked about you. What did you tell them? That you were busy. That seemed kind. It was. Jordan's baby arrived in March. Boy. Named him Carter. Sent photos. He was beautiful. Perfect. Golden already. I sent a gift. Trust fund. $50,000 starting balance. Set to grow. Note attached. For Carter. For college or music lessons or whatever he loves. No strings. Just support. Love, Uncle Marcus. Jordan called crying. Marcus. This is too much. It's exactly right, I said. Carter deserves support. That's what family does. They show up. Remember that. I will. I promise. The years moved forward. Promotions. Deals. Wealth accumulating. Penthouse became home. Music room got proper acoustics. I played violin again. Really played. Not for anyone. Just for me. Started dating. A woman named Sarah. Architect. Smart. Kind. Unbothered by my money. Fascinated by my music. We took it slow. Built something real. Mrs. Patterson passed when I was 39. Peacefully. Sleep. She was 91. The funeral was small. Beautiful. I spoke. Told the truth about Carnegie Hall. About the drives. About the pancakes. About the woman who'd seen me when my parents looked away. Her daughter approached me after. She talked about you constantly. Called you her best success story. Not because of your money. Because of your heart. I cried then. First time in years. Good tears. Grateful ones. Jordan brought Carter to visit the penthouse when he turned 2. Ashley came too. We played on the floor. Built blocks. Carter laughed. Real laughter. Jordan watched me with something like understanding. You're good with kids, he said. I remember being one, I answered. Remember needing someone to pay attention. Carter will have that. I promise. I know. Ashley touched my arm. Your parents ask about you. Every holiday. Every event. What do you tell them? That you're doing well. That you're happy. That you've built a good life. Thank you. They say they want to apologize. Jordan's father, Robert, he says he was wrong. About the Christmases. About the priorities. I looked at Jordan. He nodded. He does say that. Whether he means it. He shrugged. It doesn't matter, I said gently. I forgive them. But forgiveness isn't reconciliation. It isn't access. It's just me letting go of anger I don't want to carry. They want to see you. I know. The answer is still no. We changed subjects. Talked about Carter's development. Jordan's new job. Ashley's architecture firm. Normal things. Family things. With the family I'd chosen to keep. They left at sunset. Carter waved from his car seat. Bye-bye, Uncle Marcus. Bye, Carter. See you soon. The door closed. Penthouse quiet. City humming below. Violin waiting. Sarah coming over later for dinner. Life full. Complete. Built from better materials than blood. The blocked numbers stayed blocked. The boundaries stayed firm. The peace stayed permanent. If you've lived this story, know this. Family isn't who raised you. It's who shows up. Who sees you. Who remembers you exist even when you're not convenient. The best revenge isn't revenge at all. It's building a life so genuinely peaceful, so authentically full, so completely your own that their absence becomes background noise. Not because you're bitter. Because you're free. And freedom, I learned, sounds like a Maserati engine at midnight. Like violin at 3 a.m. Like a toddler saying Uncle Marcus with sticky fingers and pure joy. Freedom sounds like chosen family laughing in your home. Like silence that's peaceful, not lonely. Like boundaries holding firm without guilt. They taught me what family wasn't. Mrs. Patterson taught me what it was. I learned both lessons. Built accordingly. The $170,000 car sits in the garage. The Patek Philippe on my wrist. The penthouse deed in my name. The scholarship fund growing in perpetuity. All of it earned. None of it owed. All of it mine. Not despite them. Because I finally stopped waiting for them to see me. And learned to see myself instead.